Hello everyone, my name is Lillian. Today I'm talking about the healing patch. In January 2023, a major flood hit Federal Crossing. It destroyed homes, roads, and the only bridge, but it also hurt something deeper, the spirit and the culture of the community. Many families now face trauma. This is important because recovery is not just about fixing buildings. People also need emotional healing. Without it, recovery is slow and painful. The people most affected are families, children, elders, and those who lose the cultural places. I mainly choose two series and frameworks. First, I use the Aboriginal ways of learning. These systems come from Aboriginal people in New South Wales. It teaches through stories, symbols, the land, and community work. It shows that culture is not just knowledge, it is a way of living and learning. In my project, I use symbols and stories from Kimberley art to carry this feeling of culture. Second, I use culturally responsive design and trauma-informed design. This means respecting local culture, inviting people to share their stories, and creating designs that feel safe, calm, and caring. Since I couldn't interview the community, I learned from books that share their stories, keeping their values in the design. Finally, I used the idea of cultural healing. This means bringing local art and traditions into recovery. My design hopes to help local people, especially after the 2023 flood, see the world in a new way, reconnect with the land and the community, build cultural pride, and heal from pain. I also learned from real examples like Jalan Ganguru healing, story closes, traditional arts in art therapy. I read books about Aboriginal art in Federal Crossing and the Kimberley to learn their symbols and styles. The artworks use symbol shapes like circles, waves, and holes for Aboriginal people. The line is a living ancestor, and the painting helps tell stories, remember the land, and heal. These ideas inspired me to create a bandage design. This bandage is not only for the body, it also carries memory, care, and spirit. The patterns tell ancestral stories and bring comfort after the 2023 flood. My concept grew from reading and research into a design that combines physical healing with cultural meaning. After I had the idea, I collected feedback from my teacher and classmates. This helped me decide on the size, source, and the target users. This design aims to rebuild emotional connections and keep cultural memories after disaster. Dreamtime stories tell how ancestral spirits become hills, water, clouds, and plants, living ancestors. Patterns on the healing patch come from these myths, symbolizing healing, protection, and renewal. Colors are from Kimberley art with the red ochre used in healing songs for safety and strength. This is a set of images I extract from books and turn into illustrations. For material and process testing, I try different fabrics, pen stamps, and paint to explore page ideas. At first, I want to draw directly on plastic film, but the color didn't apply well. So in the final design, I plan to show the patterns through a 3D model. I also made a die line drawing for the production. Here is the making prototype process. I also make some illustrations, and this is the cover design for the healing patch. In the center, the hand means healing and care. The circle in the palm is water and energy, giving life and the spirit. The big circles behind are ancestral sites, giving strength from the past. This illustration is inside the flip top cover of the healing patch package. It shows how to use the bandage while sharing deep cultural meaning. And here are the digital models. Users can view the surrounding landscapes through the totem shapes, creating an interaction between the cultural symbol and the real environment, and strengthening the emotional connection to the land. Generally speaking, the healing patch includes multiple elements that combine physical healing with cultural and emotional value. That's all. Thank you for your listening.